Judging from his humble beginning, somebody who really didn't have the opportunity to go to school like some of us. He started sweeping floors in gyms, and before we knew, he was a national champion, and the next thing, he was a world champion.
Azumah and I were competitors back in the day, but we never actually met in the ring, and looking at Azumah's achievements, it was maybe just as well for me that we didn't. Azumah was a superb fighter, winning the world title on 3 different occasions in 2 weight divisions. I believe he's the greatest African boxer that there's ever been.
For any boxer to achieve a featherweight and super featherweight title and hold that title for 11 years is an achievement. He had a very illustrious amateur career. He won the gold medal at the Edmonton Olympics, and then through no fault of his own he could not compete in the ensuing Moscow Olympic Games, but by all means he would have won the gold.
In 2014 in Las Vegas, December, he was crowned by the WBC as the overall super featherweight boxer of all time.
I see this guy as somebody who cares for his fellow human beings. He set up a foundation trying to help people, young children who did not have opportunity just like him.
The Azumah Nelson Foundation, founded in 2004, launched in 2008. It's a simple non-for-profit organization supporting sports and education.
You know, when people talk about Ghana, they talk about Azumah Nelson. It's as simple as that. He's a wonderful man.
I think you're a great gem to Ghana, great gem of Africa, and I wish you the very best and good health.
Hello and welcome to the Dentist Show. I'm joined by someone that is widely considered as Africa's greatest boxer of our time, Prof. Azumah Nelson. I'm sure you know that name. I'm sure it rings a bell. You know, those times when it was 3 o'clock in the morning, you switch on your TV and you're watching great boxing. And he's a legend of our time. And before we started this interview, Prof said to me, Denta, how long is the interview? I said, Prof, 30 minutes. He said, Denta, you know I don't like talking. I said, Prof, I know you like to be in the boxing ring and box. That's how you do your talking. Prof, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for, gracing the occasion and allowing me to interview you. You know, when we say that somebody is a legend, you are somebody that, a lot of African, even not just African, worldwide, we respect you and we have honored you even because of the great work that you have done. And I want to start by talking about, how you first started. I know that your dad got you into boxing, and one day he took you to the boxing training center, and you saw a 6-year-old boy, and you were like, Daddy, I want to fight that boy.
Like you're saying, when there was a boxing fight, and my dad didn't love boxing very well.
Yeah, she didn't.
He loved it.
She loved it. Okay.
So he wanted to be a boxer, but my grandfather didn't allow him. So sometimes he hide and go and fight. And then he took me to a boxing night, a boxing fight one night, and I saw 2 small boys fighting, but I saw that the other one is bigger, little bigger than the other one. So after the fight, I saw some water in front of on the face of the small boy. So I said, the big one have cheated the small one. So I told my father to take me inside the ring. I want to fight the other one. So my father,
one that cheated.
The one that has cheated. And my father said, okay. And I said, no, take me there right now. He said, yeah, he will take me, but I should wait. It's okay. But before I realized we are home, I think I slept, and then since then, I want to fight.
You wanted to fight. And then what about the time where you were walking with your dad and you saw the 6-year-old boy?
I was with my
your friends,
family house.
Okay.
And I saw a man with a small boy, and I saw a boxing shoe, small size boxing shoe, and I said, no, this boxing shoe would be for this small boy, And if you have a boxing shoe, then I saw the small boy, I know that by all means it will be for this boy.
Yeah.
So this boy will be a boxer.
Yes.
So I went and asked the coach, is this boy a boxer? And he said yes. And I said, but I can beat him. And he said no. I said, okay, then let's fight. Yeah. And he said no, I should come to the training center. So he gave us time, and then when I was going, I called my friends. Let's go. So when we got there, they are in the gym. I called the coach. I said, Coach, I'm here. He looked at me. He looked at me and said, who are you? I said, oh, I'm the one who said I'll beat your boy yesterday. And he said, oh yeah.
I remember you.
Yes. Okay. And then he put us the gloves, and we start fighting. When I threw the punch, the boy dodged.
Hey.
And then he punched me. When I threw the ball, he hit me. He beat me very well, you know. And when we're going home, nobody was talking, my friends, you know. Nobody was talking. I don't know what they are thinking.
They beat you so much.
So they believe in me, and they realize that I let them down. And they realize that, man, there's nothing they can say, you know. So we went home thinking and asking myself questions. What did I do wrong?
Were you thinking that your techniques were not right?
Yes. So following day, I went. By this time, I didn't go with my friends. I don't want to disgrace them again, you know. So I went again and I fought again. The guy beat me again, but he didn't beat me like yesterday.
Okay.
I realized that, I'm improving.
Okay.
You know. So I went again, you know, and I said that no, this time it's a draw. You know. So I kept going, I started beating him.
You started. And how old were you at that time?
About 9 or something, 8 or 9.
8, 9. You know. So you were 9 years old. Who started training
you? The guy who beat me, his coach.
Okay.
He became my coach, and he started training me.
Okay.
So he was training me until one coach came from Kumasi. He's a Accra man. You know, but they transferred him to Kumasi, and then I think he finished his services, so he came back to Accra, and then he opened a gym called Akotoko Academy. You know, so my coach took me there. Me, my coach, and everybody, we went there. The coach started us from the scratch.
From scratch. And then what is it like to start from scratch? Because I have a son who says he's a boxer. What are the type of things that as a parent we should be doing?
You go to training once because you are young, you know, and then when you are growing small, you can start jogging.
Okay.
You know,
jogging is good.
Yes, and then you take the boy to boxing gym.
Yes.
You know, and give him to the coach.
Okay.
You know, but you need a good coach.
Okay.
You know, if you don't have a good coach, your boy cannot be world champion, because we have a lot of boxers in this country. You know, and
so
only few.
How did they become like you, Prof?
Because they have to come and ask me.
Okay.
You know?
I'm bringing him to you then.
And then you have a world champion.
Hey. So you started training with the Kumasi guy?
Yeah, his name is Atukwe Krote.
Okay, Mr. Krote.
Yes, and he's the one of the best coaches in the world.
Wow.
You know, he trained DK Poison. He made DK Poison world champion. You know, and he made me world champion. And he trained I Kote, Africa Kote, all these champions. You know, he's a man. You know, so you can see that most of the champions that we have in this country, you know, through him, you know, we have all these
big boxers.
All these champions.
Okay.
You know.
And then Prof, so when was your first professional bout?
79 with a guy called Villasana.
Okay.
You know, and the guy was very strong. And I'm when I turn professional, I have to fight like 6 rounds.
Okay.
You know, but I fought 10 rounds straight.
Wow.
You know, because so I beat him on points. You know, and then gradually, you know. going.
And then did your dad, was your dad still with you coming to your...
Yeah, my dad always encouraging me, you know. He's a tailor, so he sews the shorts for me to fight, you know, and he gave me names.
Okay.
You know, he gave me Terrible Terror, Courageous Azumah Nelson, Mighty Warrior, all these names my father been giving me, you know, yes. So, wherever I go to fight,
he was always there.
He was there with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, so how was it like growing up at home? Like, we have this boxer, the family, how were they like? How was the family setting?
I remember one night when I saw a boxing show on the telly, and those who are fighting, I was sitting down and my uncles, some of my uncles are with me, and I said, oh, this boy, this man, one day I'll beat him. And then my uncle was annoyed. I said, how can you beat him? You haven't reached there and you've been talking foolish. He's annoyed. And there's a tailor in my house, in our house, and they said, when my uncle left, he said I shouldn't mind him, because, and I said, I told the tailor, no, you don't worry, you know, don't worry. When the time comes, you know, he will know, you know. So I'm telling the tailor that, listen, look at my uncle. You have to encourage me.
Yes.
You are discourage me.
Yes.
You know, like 2-3 years later, I have to fight this guy. You know, so when I went and fought, when I was fighting this guy, my uncle was there.
He was there.
And he was there, and then after I knocked the guy out, he came and carried me. You know, and I'm saying, Mama, you forgot what you said to me. You know, but you know,
and do you think that is sometimes our culture, Prof? You know, do you think that we encourage ourselves? Do you think that we support each other?
I don't know where sometimes the jealousy comes from, where the wishing
pull him down
spirit, you know, and I don't know, you know. Sometimes too, it's good when people are doing that, encourages you. You know, you have to prove to them. So it make you work harder. You know, so
it's true.
Yeah.
It's how you take the message.
Take the message,
And you responded very well. You picked the guy and you made sure he was there.
And he came in the ring and carried me.
Wow.
You know.
Prof, so when you step into a ring, how do you feel? Like, I want to know the feeling. I want to know the adrenaline that pumps into you.
You know, I'm very lucky person that
you're blessed.
I'm blessed. You know, I'm blessed. So I know I'll be a world champion because anything that I do, I see it before it happens.
Wow.
You know, so I know I'll be a world champion. So nothing surprises me. So when I was going to fight the title, 84, I told the challenger that I told the champion that he should train hard because I'm coming to take the title from him. You know. So
and who were you fighting?
I was fighting Gomez, Wilfredo Gomez, in his home in Mexico, Puerto Rico. You know.
Wow.
So we went there. When we went to the fight, they do a lot of things to discourage me to do things, you know. And it was a brutal. My manager, they cut him with a knife and everything. You know.
Oh wow!
Boxing is, you know, there's some mafia things inside, you know, because they know I'm strong. They know that kind of, you know. And the guy didn't want to fight me. He was hiding from me until I became #1. And so you have to fight me, mandatory defense by force. You know, if you don't fight me, they take the title from him. So I'll fight somebody. You know, so and you have to fight.
Prof, wait. I'm gonna go for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Imperial Homes Ghana and Great Britain has carved a niche for itself within the real estate industry as the premier provider of luxury homes in Ghana and England, with a mission to provide safe, good value, modern housing and personalized estate management services to its clients and customers. All our homes meet the Lifetime Home Standard, as well as the highest standards of engineering excellence, safety, environmental sustainability, and cost efficiency. Imperial Homes, a signature of luxury.
With over 1.2 billion people, Africa is a large continent with a rapid economic growth, full of investment and business opportunities. It hosts numerous opportunities for entrepreneurs, businesses, and individuals. As Africa marches towards a better economic future, how do you become part of it? Who can you safely speak to? Where do you start? Think no further. Odana connects. We have identified the challenges people face in getting the right people and discovering the right opportunities in Africa. Odana Connects will be the platform where people and businesses seeking opportunities in Africa meet and connect like never before. Odana Connect. Join our waitlist for early access this summer at www.odanaconnect.com.
Guba Card welcomes you to the land of gold, Ghana. The Guba Card is a unique loyalty card which gives you the opportunity to enjoy discounts of up to 40% on goods and services. You enjoy discounts of the best of hotels, amazing restaurants, beauty lounges, spas, health centers, fashion houses, and shopping centers in Ghana. The Guba card can also be used as a prepaid Visa card with Access Bank, our partners, offering you conveniences on all payment platforms. Applications is safe, secure, and valuable. Call us or WhatsApp us on 0245 156 705. Visit www.gubadiaspora.com. Guba Card, the best discount card in Ghana.
I'm still joined by Prof. Azumah Nelson, and we're talking about the mafia things that go on behind the scenes with boxing that none of us know about, you don't get to hear about. And so, you know, Azumah is sharing some of these things with us.
They put us in a room where the place is very cold, you know, so that you cannot warm up well, so that when you go into the ring, they can, you know, they can knock you out.
Oh my goodness.
And when my manager was trying to talk to them, and then it became fight, you know, and they cut him with knife, and
but you still beat him?
Yeah, I still beat him. Not just beat him, but knock him out.
Knocked him out. Hi, you knocked him out. How many rounds did you go?
11th round.
11th round.
I went with the former minister, Amaka Matefiu.
Wow.
You know, he was the minister, and we went, and then we were fighting. And I know if we finish the fight, they will give the fight to him. It doesn't matter how much I beat him. You know, yes. So
you needed to knock him out. I have
to knock him out. You know, so I prepared to knock him out. You know. So in between the fight, I think the 10th round or something, 11th round, my Amaka Matefiu, we came to my corner and he told me, knock him out. You know, it means knock him out.
Oh wow!
You know, so he tend to go to. He's going to sit. He's going to sit down.
Yeah.
And then he heard the noise. You know, pam. Then I knock him out, and then he came to the ring first and came and carried me. And I say, Honorable, I don't know you are strong like that.
Mayweather has stated many a times that boxing is like a game of chess. Yeah. Every move is calculated. What were some of your game plans? You know,
boxing, like you said, boxing is like chess. You know, you need. You know, boxing is like I said, it's an art. You said, yeah. You know, it's an art. You know, and you have to know the art well. Okay. You know, if you know the art well, you know, it will bring everything well. The calculation, you know, your move. You know, if you move your leg, you know, it means something. You know, if you move your head, it makes something. Okay. If you bring your hand,
when you move your head, what does it mean? What does it mean?
You know, you can you bring your hand down and put your head down there for the person to come.
Okay.
You tell him to hit you.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So if he made a mistake and throw punch you, you knock him out.
Okay.
You know. So if you put your head down, if he knows the artwork, he won't throw the punch.
Okay.
You know. He'll make a move too. You know. So it becomes difficult.
Because sometimes I feel like you guys are dancing
in
there,
all,
like just.
Yeah, like you are joking,
Yeah.
like you are playing.
Yeah.
No. So, it's calculated.
It's calculated.
It's a plan.
It's a plan. It's a plan.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So when you knocked him out, world champion, I mean.
When I became a world champion, when I knocked him out and I told them that the challenges, I said, yes, I took the title from a young man. So if any old man wants to challenge me, I'll kill him. You know, I've been saying that.
You've been saying that.
I said that. You know, I said that. You know, just to make sure that nobody will come. Joke with Azumah and say, "We'll knock you out."
He will knock you out. And even now, like we see that social media, a lot of the boxers, they're doing viral. You come, you see what I'll do to you. So is it all just the hype to bring up for the boxing?
Yes, it's just hype.
Okay.
You hype so that people will come and see. And some of them, they talk and they do it.
Yes, yes. Who are some of the young ones that now you are seeing and you're like, yeah, this one is good?
It's not only the training, it's the act. I know the training, I know the act very well because my coach at Accra taught me the boxing very, very well.
Okay.
So I'm not afraid when I'm going to face you, because I know that you're going to throw your two hands, and it will be difficult for you to hit me, and if I'm going to fight you, I know the act more than you do, so I know I'll beat you, But some of the boys here now, they train very hard, but they don't know the art well. And if you don't know the art well, it doesn't matter how fitness you are, they'll beat you.
They'll still beat you. So the likes of Mayweather and Anthony Joshua, who do you like?
Oh, I like both of them.
And what about the local talent here? Have you managed to train some of these young ones that are coming up?
I used to train some of them, and when some of them became Commonwealth champion, and we keep going. And then my own people will turn back and go and tell them that, listen, Azumah Nelson don't want you to be a world champion, and you are a champion, so he don't want you to be a world champion. If you like, I'll take you to America. Then a local boy, head of America.
He wants to go there.
He goes, and then he got beaten. Couple of them, but I'm there just helping you. I want to, because boxing, I believe that God gave it to me free.
Yes.
And I have to give it to you free.
Yeah.
I believe one thing, that if I died and go, it's like I have to go account for whatever I did on this, because this world we are passing through. And if I didn't give it to you and I died, God will ask me that, listen, when you came to this world, I give you boxing. Who did you give
it to?
So I want to pass. So I try to make sure that, listen, I'm giving it to you. So if you listen, you take it. If you don't listen, God knows I'm doing the best.
So have you found that one person that you are trying to give, things that you've learned back to them? Have you found that one person?
Well, that's the difficult part. When you train it, then you put the boxing into them, and then they got to a certain level. Somebody will see him and say, this boy is doing well, let me go but I'm training my own son. Yes, but I don't know, I don't know whether he can go further. I don't know if they can go further. Sometimes they have bad friends, and behave and take some bad characters. So we're praying. We're praying. We're praying.
And how is when you're a professional boxer, what type of training do you have to go through, and your eating habits and everything?
4 in the morning, I go to jogging, and then I come home straight to the gym. go hit the bag.
Okay.
You know, and I go and sleep for a while.
Okay.
You know, and then I'll take some tea and sleep for a while, and then I come back again to the gym. You know, and just chopping the wood.
Okay.
You know, and then after that I go for sparring.
Okay.
You know, and then go for the punching bag.
Okay.
And then finish. I'll go and swim small.
Okay.
You know, swimming is
also
a very good exercise.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
so
I'm noting that down for my son.
Don't worry, your son will come to me, so don't worry. You know,
okay, so swimming is very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's very good. You have to chop the wood for the power, punching power.
Okay.
You know, and then you have to hit the bags. You know.
Okay.
Yes, and then you have to know the art to well.
So what about your diet? What type of food? Because you can't be eating fufu, can you? Or you can still eat fufu?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the time.
So you wouldn't eat past a certain time?
Yes.
So what time would you not eat?
When you're going to fight, you'll need to feel hungry.
Okay.
You know, empty stomach.
Okay.
So you go, so you can move fast and you can.
Okay. So 39 wings. You won 39 times. 28 knockouts or more than that.
You have to tell me. Because I'm there when they say go fight, go enter the ring. I go and then do what I have to do.
Well, I've got 39 wins. 28 of which were knockouts, 6 losses, and 2 draws. Does that sound like it's...
Sound correct.
Sounds correct. Yeah. Excellent. Who was your favorite trainers of all time? Yeah. How do you view boxing now?
Boxing in Ghana is going down. The problem is the boys are there, but you know the coaches are doing well, but you know they need more experience.
Okay.
You know, so that the boys can get far.
So more experience, is it more expertise from outside to come and help them, or what type of help can we give them?
They themselves have to learn the boxing well. You don't need people from outside, you know, because if I'm here, DK Poison is here, I Kwate, all the former champions are here, you know, we can come together, you know, and train the coaches if they want.
I pray that, because boxing, you made boxing what it is, you know, everybody loved boxing because of you, and we need to keep that going. You know, we need to keep that going.
And we have a lot of them. A lot of
Joshua
boys.
Clote and
Ken Konagboko.
Yes.
You know, Afra Kote.
Yes.
Nana Konedo.
Yes.
Ikwate and DK Poison.
Yes.
You know, all these champions are here.
Yes.
You know,
we're going to go for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Imperial Homes Ghana in Great Britain has carved a niche for itself within the real estate industry as the premier provider of luxury homes in Ghana and England, with a mission to provide safe, good value, modern housing and personalized estate management services to its clients and customers. All our homes meet the Lifetime Home Standard, as well as the highest standards of engineering excellence, safety, environmental sustainability, and cost efficiency. Imperial Homes, a signature of luxury.
With over 1.2 billion people, Africa is a large continent with a rapid economic growth, full of investment and business opportunities. It hosts numerous opportunities for entrepreneurs, businesses, and individuals. As Africa marches towards a better economic future, how do you become part of it? Who can you safely speak to? Where do you start? Think no further. Ordana connects. We have identified the challenges people face in getting the right people and discovering the right opportunities in Africa. Ordana Connects will be the platform where people and businesses seeking opportunities in Africa meet and connect like never before. Ordana Connect. Join our waitlist for early access this summer at www.ordanaconnect.com.
Gubit Card welcomes you to the land of gold, Ghana. The Goober card is a unique loyalty card which gives you the opportunity to enjoy discounts of up to 40% on goods and services. You enjoy discounts of the best of hotels, amazing restaurants, beauty lounges, spas, health centres, fashion houses and shopping centres in Ghana. The Goober card can also be used as a prepaid Visa card with Access Bank, our partners, offering you conveniences on all payment platforms. Applications is safe, secure and valuable.
Call us or WhatsApp us on 0245 156 705.
Visit www.gooberdiaspora.com. Goober card, the best discount card in Ghana.
I'm still with Prof and you're still watching A Dentist Show. We're now going to talk to Prof about his foundation that he set up. Prof, tell us a little bit about your foundation.
Yeah, we are on it. The last thing we did was a school at Pampam.
For those people that don't know about your foundation, what's the name of the foundation and what is it that you do?
Yeah, the foundation name is Azumah Nelson Foundation.
Okay.
We help the needy children and people who somebody was sick and the parents don't have money to take him to hospital. Okay. We help them to go. Some people have the child is intelligent and have to go to school and no school fees, no money for school fees. We try to help them. We went to some place and then we realized that the building the children are schooling in is not good. It can fall on them, we try to build. So we're doing a couple of things.
Okay. And how do people support your charity? How do they support you?
We have some friends.
Okay.
We have some friends like Giordro.
The ambassador for Goyle.
Yes,
Okay.
Goyle doing well for Azumah Nelson Foundation. I say, Goyle, God bless you and continue support Azumah Nelson Foundation.
Excellent.
And my friend Dave Harper.
Mr. Harper.
Mr. Harper.
Yes.
Dave is my brother.
He's more than your brother, yes.
He's my brother by different father and different mother. Giordro, we say thank you. And all the people who are helping the Azumah Nelson Foundation. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Dave. We met at the Goober Awards when Prof came to collect his Legend Award at the awards ceremony a few years ago. And I want to know, Prof, do you think that education is key? I don't know, from your educational background, where did you get up to?
I went to middle school.
Okay.
And, I couldn't go to secondary school. Okay. But I know I'm going to do well. But I believe that education, this world is only the most important thing is God. Okay. Number 2 is education. Okay. Number 3 is farmers. Okay. Number 4 is doctors. So
Number 3 is farmers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Why farmers?
What do you cannot live. You cannot live and say you don't eat.
It's true. Yes.
Because you have to eat.
Yes.
And when you eat, you get sick, and you go to hospital, and
the
doctors will take over.
So, Doc, were you ever scared when you were in the ring? Were you ever scared that you get injured? Because that's something that when people watch boxing, they're afraid. Oh my God, are they going to get head injuries? They're going to, would they fall sick? Did you ever get scared?
You can get injury and everything, but you see, believe in your God. Train hard. You see what you are doing. I cannot do that. Because that's not my profession. That's not God gave me. God gave me boxing. And if I enter into the ring, I'm so confident. I'm so confident. I know, and I say, okay. Because I don't like to fight people who they say, oh, this one is a challenger. I always like to fight champions. You know, so if I fight you as a champion, you know, I want you to know that you're a champion. I'm a super champion.
I'm your super. I'm a super
I
champion.
always want them to know I'm a super champion.
Wow.
You know, because. So I put everything that I have. I put everything in boxing. You know, my concentration, my focus. You know, my prayers, my food, everything, my training hard. You know, so I know that when I go there, you know, and I'm very lucky. I had a good coach. You know, if not that took a quality to teach me, I would never become a world champion.
Really.
You know?
So you really, really respect him, and you appreciate everything that he's done for you.
Too much.
Oh, that is so nice. So I know a few moves in boxing. So if you just raise your hands, let me see if I can do that.
Okay.
So
1, 2. Be careful, don't go and beat your husband. Because the way we are punching,
is it good?
If we punch his face, it will be a problem. You know.
So is that how you do it? You go, Prof.
Yeah, you go here, pam, 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 pam. You know, you have to be fast and speed.
Oh, fast and speed. Okay, Prof. I'll leave that to your profession.
Okay, I'll show you later. You know, I'll ask your husband whether I should show you, because if they say yes and I show you and then you go and start beating him, it's not my problem, because I asked him before.
Oh, Prof, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I know you don't like talking, but you have really talked.
Yeah, I did it.
You've really done it.
I did
and
it.
thank you so much. You are
God bless you.
So special to us. Ghana loves you.
I love them so much.
I know you do love us. And Prof, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Ghana loves you. We appreciate you. We thank you
so much.
I know. We thank you for putting Ghana on the map. Anytime that somebody Googles Ghana boxing, your name comes up. And for us, we are proud of that.
Amen.
And we wish you all the best with your foundation. And we hope that you keep on doing you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you. I hope you've enjoyed the Dento Show with the legend himself. Finally, I've got him on the seat. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.